Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your weekly reading for September 2nd to the 8th. This is for Pisces, Pisces rising, and Pisces moon. And you know we're going to jump right into it. Pisces, this is a huge week. I'm very excited for you. I'm very excited for you with the new moon in Virgo that's happening. Wow, this is going to be big. Now, before we even get to the new moon, don't forget, on Sunday, September 1st, Uranus and Pluto went retrograde. So it's kind of a big deal. Kind of a big deal. You've got Uranus going retrograde. Uranus is all about breakthroughs. It's pretty radical. And remember, I said in your monthly forecast, the bookends of these retrogrades are going to be really strong. So you could really hit the ground running and, like, right off the bat, feel some changes happening, especially within you. This, something stirring within you. Like, I want change. I want change, really. Big change, big change. There's also a lot of family energy for you this week. The other thing is Pluto retrograde all the way back into Capricorn, so it has left Aquarius, moved back into Capricorn. It just means that there may be some things that you're settling up from since 14 years ago, because Pluto moved into Capricorn in 2008. But it is your 11th house, so there could be something here with friends, groups you belong to, organizations you belong to. It doesn't mean that it started exactly in 2008, but there just could have been some experiences you've been having, and now you're just possibly setting up new systems, new structures for yourself, as well as your hopes and wishes and dreams. Okay. The other thing is Venus will be in Libra all week long. Venus thrives in Libra in her domicile. I love this. It's your 8th house. A lot of money energy. There's huge money energy for you right now. Venus ruling love, relationships as well. Big for you. Big. Hello. Partnerships is going to be a big thing because this new moon in Virgo. Virgo is your opposite sign of partnerships, commitments, relationships. Big week. Big week. All right. And also remember, Mercury's no longer retrograde. Still in its shadow, but no longer retrograde. Has gone direct. Now, Monday, September 2nd, we have the new moon in Virgo. Big, okay? It's happening at 10 p.m. around my time, Eastern Standard Time, so it could be September 3rd for a lot of y'all. Depending on where you live, just adjust your time zones. It would be really early in the morning for you, but, listen, it's happening at 11 degrees on September 2nd, Eastern Standard Time. Now, 11 degrees is actually linked to Aquarius, so you could really feel this breakthrough right from the get-go. Uranus is Aquarius's ruling planet, and it is a very radical planet, radical sign. So big breakthrough energy, really big breakthrough energy. Now, on September 2nd, this is when we have the new moon in Virgo. It's happening on 9/2. Okay, so September 2nd, 9 plus 2 equals 11. New moon in Virgo at 11 degrees. So 1 plus 1 obviously equals 6. Just kidding. It is 2. So 2 is, in numerology, it's just going to be really strong 2 energy. I know 11 is a master number, but I'm going with 2. And the reason why is because, first, it's happening on the 2nd. And secondly, 2 is linked to the moon, okay, for the new moon Virgo. And thirdly, 2 is a very feminine number. Virgo is a very feminine sign. The moon is it's very feminine. So a lot of feminine energy. And you can go with 11. It's up to you. 11 is just a higher vibration of 2, which is intuition, it's empathy, it's sensitivity, it's creativity. It's a lot of great energies here. And like the etymological root of Virgo is the virgin, the maiden. So that feminine energy, but there is a sense of purity of self. So there's going to be a lot of elements of healing, self-care, big themes around this new moon. And also think about new harvest. Harvest is associated with Virgo as we move into harvest season. So there is this new thread, this new storyline happening for you, this new beginning. It's a new moon, set intentions, again, in Virgo. Partnerships and relationships. It can be work, it can be career, it can be lovers, it can be romantic. It's whatever you want to resonate for you, but in the capacity of this rhythm of your daily life. Okay, that's what Virgo rules. All right, routines. It's all about decluttering. It's all about streamlining things of the mind as well. Remember, Mercury is the ruler of Virgo. So essentially, we're talking health, healing, habits, harvest, all the H's, all the H words ever. So these could be really big themes for you, especially like self-healing, and research in detail is a really big Virgo trait. So you could be really going deep in terms of self-care, self-healing. Like, what are, Tibetan symbols? Like, let me do some research into it. What is, Valerian root? Let me look into it. Do you know what I mean? Like, what is, is ice water good for my dog? That could be a thing because, Virgo rules pets. So there is a lot that you may, spend time researching, and themes of health, fitness, wellness could be big themes for you. They honestly could be big themes for you around this time. You making a commitment to it. Remember, this is in your 7th house of commitments, and honestly, you could be signing signing up for a new gym. You may be buying like a treadmill or whatnot. But to be honest, some of y'all could actually meet people in gyms, or fitness centers or yoga studios. It's in your 7th house. It's really, really cool. Last Virgo season, by the way, I cut processed sugar from my diet. So that's what I'm talking about. Just like things that like help you. All right. Now, because it is a new moon, you in Virgo, where Virgo also rules work, like your sense of duty, responsibility. There could be something here. You could be settling into new roles. There could be a new partner coming into play in your workspace as well. You could be branching off, starting your own business with a business partner as well. There's so much potential with this new moon. I really want you to take advantage of it. And lastly, it's all about service to others here. Don't forget, sure, we have a new moon in Virgo, but we're in Virgo season 2. So a lot of Virgo energy. All right. So helping people, service to others, hospitality, people person energy in terms of I'm going to go out of my way to support others. Okay. Being emotionally driven, even intuitively driven. But, I'm a Virgo moon. My moon is in Virgo in my natal chart. I love helping others. So that is, that kind of energy. But set intentions, especially, and a lot of y'all are going to just see new partnerships being formed around this time. Remember, Saturn is opposite the new moon and the sun, as I mentioned in your monthly forecast. You see it's happening here on Saturday, but you're still going to feel it. And Saturn is in your sign. Okay, so again, Saturn is responsibility. It's, the taskmaster planet, life lessons. Saturn gives you tasks. So it just around this new moon, there could be a sense of self. Okay, because when you think about what's happening here, it's Saturn in Pisces in your 1st house, and then you've got this new moon in Virgo, your opposite sign in your 7th house. So there is this kind of just like looking at like your role in terms of a partnership as well. I would say don't be hard on yourself because this is Saturn. Just think about like the path that you're on. It just may feel like it's getting a little bit steeper. There may be like a mosquito or two. You're just gonna, you're gonna swat them away because you got that sunrise to catch. You got your, really good camera for it. There's so much great stuff happening up there. You got Rihanna passing out brownies. You're going to make it to the top, okay? You're motivated. You're going to make it to the top. Now, last thing, and this is especially important for you, Pisces. Don't forget, this new moon is linked to the full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo in March 2025. Remember what I said in your monthly forecast? North node moving into your sign, South node moving into Virgo. So this new moon with the eclipse happening in your sign just in a few weeks from now, you got big changes happening. This month is giving a true preview, window, glimpse into what your life is going to be like in 2025. Now, Mars, so definitely set intentions for this new moon, okay? Now, you see that Mars is going to be squaring Neptune, 29 degrees. There's Neptune's in your sign as well, so this is just you knowing your reality. Remember, Neptune brings out fog. You're on your climb up to get those brownies from Rihanna. There's going to be a little bit of fog. Cut through the fog to know your truth, to know your reality. Is this what I want for myself? Am I being honest with myself? Trust yourself, okay? Trust yourself. It's going to make all the difference when you're in touch with your higher self and you're being your authentic self, okay? Now, and I talk more about it in your monthly forecast. Now, on Wednesday, the September 4th, Mars moves into Cancer. This is going to be very interesting for you, Pisces. It's your BFF here, your fellow water sign. Mars is going to be in Cancer all of September and then all of October, so 2 months. Not even that. It's actually going to be, Mars retrogrades in January, back into Cancer for a few. It's going to be in Cancer for a while. Okay, it's like 4 months. It's going to be in Cancer for a while, but just for the next 2 months, it's going to be here. And when I say that Mars is going to retrograde beginning of next year, yeah, you're definitely going to be coming. You're going to be coming back to something around this time that has to do with love, relationships, creativity, self-expression, procreation, recreation. Those are all part of the fifth house where Mars in Cancer will be. Now, here's the thing about Mars in Cancer. Mars is in its fall, and Cancer doesn't do well. Okay, Mars is just whoosh. And Cancer, it's like go, 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 go. And Cancer is just like, no, I want to be with my family. I want to be with my feelings, my emotions. I want to be with my loved ones. So there is that disconnect with Mars and Cancer, but you can make it work in your favor. It can, you can benefit from it by this emotional growth. All right. Mars in Cancer is also being very protective of feeling more secure in the foundations of your life, being more protective, wanting to be with your loved ones, your family, your significant other, people that you love, taking care of them. Remember, there's that sense of service to others as well. That's going to really heighten that. But Mars in Cancer is touchy-feely. You will see that emotions can be heightened with people. People can be ultra sensitive. Remember, I said that Cancer is a crab, and they have the pinchers, and they can come out, especially with certain aspects with Mars. But just know this is going to be for the next 2 months. I have Mars in Cancer in my birth chart. That's another thing that I have in my chart. So I've been working with Mars in Cancer since the moment that I was born. You can handle these energies. You push it in the direction where you control these aspects. Okay. And again, a lot of that emotional growth and feeling things through. And I think that your intuition is going to be very heightened as well. You're very intuitive. Cancer is very intuitive. And again, there's going to be a lot of you wanting to just protect the things that bring you pleasure and joy. And, children is part of the fifth house. And that's another thing with Virgo season, with the new moon Virgo. There's a lot of mother energy, like that mama bear could come out in you. And it could even be, you having a lot of conversations or whatnot with your mom or a maternal figure, or there's something here. Okay. Something here. Now, the other thing is Mercury will square Uranus on, where are we? September 6th. So we're here. This is the last one. All right. We've had a couple Mercury Uranus squares. And this one, I just feel like it may not be as potent as the other ones, but just keep in mind, it could be this inner breakthrough that you're going to have in terms of knowledge, in terms of, learning something new. There could be some new insight that you get. The other thing is, should you get unexpected news around this time, it could be through like siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, neighbors, all part of your third house. It could be something with short distance travel as well, but it really is more, remember, Uranus has gone retrograde. And so it really could be something that, really spurs this inner breakthrough for you. Now, lastly, on Saturday, September 7th, the sun will be opposite Saturn. So remember, Sun in Virgo, Saturn in your sign, the Virgo Pisces axis that you're going to feel. So pay attention to what happens this month. Pay attention and take action. Okay. Did I say pay attentions? Take actions. Take actions. This is mutable energy, by the way. So, adapting to changes. There could be it's set up as a Saturn. You're going to feel that squeeze of Saturn. Like, he's really put on his aviators at this point. All right. But remember, Saturn rewards you. Saturn is karma. By the end of the month, actually in a few weeks from now, Mars will trine Saturn. The week after that, Venus will trine Saturn. So you see, you're going to start reaping the benefits soon. So just continue to work within his, rules and whatnot. You'll feel that squeeze because Saturn is in your sign. But all it's saying is that you're changing. You're changing. Your life is changing. Okay. There's a lot that is going to start happening for you. And you're about to move into an extremely extraordinary big year. And again, we have an eclipse in your sign. in a few weeks from now. So, and Pisces, you're such a spiritual sign. It's like, focusing on your spiritual growth, it's going to be really great for you too around the time of, Sun up as Saturn, but even just this week or, every day. All right. So anyways, oh my gosh, my dorky laugh. Pisces, let's get to it. Let's see what's going on for you for September 2nd to the 8th. This is what happens when you record when Mercury's retrograde. September to the 8th. For Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you want to read for any other placements in your chart, you are absolutely welcome to. So, Pisces, let's do it and see what's going on for you this week. Pisces, I do a traditional cultic cross spread. It offers the best overview, especially for a weekly reading if we need to pull clarifiers. You know that we will. Secondly, Pisces, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for being here. I love y'all. If you've been with me for a while, if you've been a subscriber for a while, I love y'all. I love y'all. You got the tattoo to prove it. But I have so many Pisces friends. I'm in Aquarius. I have so many Pisces friends. And just seeing how even like dramatically their worlds are changing right now. Oh, it's like, oh my goodness. Have y'all moved yet? Did I ask you that? And you're like, okay, a lot of them have already moved or are moving. Anyway, let's get to it. Oh, wow. Pisces, this is going to be a week. Oh my goodness. There's going to be some endings here. And, I talked about spiritual growth, emotional growth too. And I want you to get out of your head. All right. I want you to get out of your head. This is going to be a big week for you. It's going to be a big week. Let's get started. You got the Knight of Wands. Go. Keep going. You know that you're on a journey. You know you're on this quest. You're in it to win it. That's the Knight of Wands here for you. A lot of it can be career related. I mean, we're talking about wands, first of all, but Knight of Wands is Sagittarius. Sagittarius rules your 10th house of career. So you could feel a lot of momentum this week moving into it. Just feeling really driven, very passionate. And again, I did mention travel, right? There could be something with travel, but the biggest thing that's coming up for me is there is a sense of like, for some of y'all, it may feel like you're going through a rite of passage. For a lot of y'all, it even may feel like you are ascending in some really big way. Like there's this new you that's coming through, and it's one that's just so just like yes, let me go for it, and nothing can stop me now. Got all this energy, vitality, and I feel this thriving life force, and I'm going after my passions, and no one's going to stop me. Okay, so I really love this energy for you. And then you have the Three of Swords in the heart of your spread. Okay, so yes, emotional healing. There could be something that does end, and you may be feeling, like I said in your monthly forecast, that eclipse, it's a lunar eclipse, something coming to a culmination, conclusion, something ending. And I said that a lot of y'all, it's big. A lot of y'all are going to be feeling it. It's in your sign, before, after, weeks before, weeks after. So I'm feeling like a lot of y'all may already know that that's something that is ending for you. There may be something that does happen where it's asking you to grow, like it's going to actually help you from it, but you may not see it that way. All right, and I'm even going to clarify that for you. Yeah, so will you trust me, Pisces? Will you trust me? Okay, so you got the Ace of Cups. So when I say you're going to grow from it, when you grow from it, from anything that you may see emotionally impactful, look what happens. Yeah, the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is, we call it the heart of tarot. It is the Holy Grail, the hand of spirit offering you. Look at all the streams overflowing from this cup. This is like your emotions, feelings, love. There's something new coming through with this new moon in Virgo. Aces, new beginnings, new opportunities. This is absolutely wonderful when it comes to love, emotions, feelings, intuition, wonderment. All of that is part of it, but this is really special. So something new is coming into your life, and so yeah, I would do that healing. So if you do see something that is just like, okay, this has an emotional impact on me, but let me work with this energy the way that I've worked with Mars and Cancer my entire life. you're going to be golden. This can be anything from like a new, relationship, new love coming through. I mean, you do have this new moon in Virgo in your 7th house of commitments and partnerships. As I mentioned, it could even be like a promotion. It could be a new career path. There's something that's really, really special. This is nirvanic. It's euphoric. It's rapturous even. All right. This intense pleasure and joy. All right. You're gonna be absolutely fine. You also got the Page of Pentacles in your challenge area. I talked about learning about new things, and there could be something here where it just feels like there could be something new coming through that you've really got to spend that time nurturing it and letting it grow and turning it into something, okay, with this new moon. Page of Pentacles, we're talking about double earth here. Pages are earthbound, so are pentacles. So really grounding energy. Pentacles are also your physical reality. So this is a great card. And there is almost like there's something inside you. Like, okay, like with that Knight of Wands energy, like, yes, I want this to grow. And this is something special. And this is something that's going to really make me feel rooted and grounded. And something that's come into my life or something that I'm pursuing. It's in your challenge area. So really nurture it. Really hold on to it. Okay. And it could even be that, with the Three of Swords, with challenging your Three of Swords here, there could be something where it's something that you wanted to come through and it just kind of like slipped through your fingers. But remember, you have the Ace of Cups coming through, but that's why I'm saying nurture this, pay attention to it. There's something that's growing and I don't want you to feel uninspired. All right. Now you also have the Queen of Cups in your crown. I love it when the Queen of Cups comes up in the crown. Okay. I think it happened for another sign this week as well, but the Queen of Cups is one of very, very, very few cards in tarot. Believe it or not, one of very, very few cards where the color purple exists. Okay. You see it in her throne here. Violet. All right. We all know Violet is, the crown chakra, and it's in your crown, the crown part of your chart. And so that's like that divine awareness. But Violet has the shortest wavelength. Therefore, it has the highest level of energy. It just feels like you're really gonna be intuitively driven. You're just gonna feel spiritually like awakened, right? You're very, very like in touch with your higher mind, because the Queen of Cups is the most intuitive queen, but she's also really in touch with her emotions, really just so loving. Okay, so much love energy. Remember I said you do have Mars moving into Cancer. Cancer rules your 5th house, and the Queen of Cups is Cancer. You got double water here too. Queens are water, cups are water. And so a lot of that emotions and really processing it to remember that emotional healing. And you got the Knight of Cups. So Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups. How amazing is that? So very emotionally moving for you, and emotionally driven week for you as well. Knight of Cups and the Redeemer spread. True partnership energy. This is, we call him the knight in shining armor for a reason. So he's like the archetype of romance and partnership. So this is really great. And the other thing is that, well, maybe you don't, that's why I'm here. Knight of Cups is Pisces. So he's attributed to Pisces. You even see the fish all over his armor, by the way. And so a lot of creative energy, imagination, that's Knight of Cups represents the Knight of Cups, or that the Knight of Cups represents. But there is a sense of just wanting to be emotionally fulfilled. And sometimes that takes another person. Okay. Sometimes and it can be work related again for just however it resonates with you. But a lot of y'all could feel that now. Like that's the direction you want to be moving in. And you've got it here. The other thing is, by the way, it just seems like a lot of y'all are going to be in pursuant of that. So some of y'all, by the way, may have, it's just going to be a very emotionally driven week for you. And you could be putting a lot of attention and focus on love and family and lovers and whatnot, and kind of put, work, finances, all that like on the back burner, not like completely avoiding it, but just prioritizing love in your life and self-love in your life this week. Now you have the nine of swords in your future. So don't overanalyze things. Get out of your head. It does seem like there is going to be something here where, well, let me clarify that one for you. It does seem like there definitely is going to be an argument. There may be something where you're not seeing eye to eye with someone. Okay, remember Mars and Cancer can bring that out. All right, now you got the Nine of Swords with the Five of Swords, and so there is a sense of self-defeat that when you see these two cards together, when you see that with the Three of Swords in the heart of your spread, don't do that. Don't do that. Look at that. You got the Queen of Cups in your crown. Don't trust your intuition. Trust that everything's working out for you. Have that self-trust. Have that faith in yourself. Have that faith in the universe. You're going to be absolutely fine. It does feel like someone's going to try to make you feel that way. Don't let them take your power. You're going to be fine. Look, you got the Knight of Swords right after. Okay, so that is just boom, 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 like blazing forward. Feeling that courage and just speaking of like nothing holding you back, like this is the night he's got fire under his feet. Okay, so and it's just everything up here, just the gears are turning, the cogs are turning, and going after the things that you want, and just being mentally focused now, and even having that clarity to move forward from a situation. But there is, again, I would just watch out. There may be someone within your orbit. It can be, work. It can be family. It could be something that is just, it could even be you getting in your own way in your headspace here. But it does seem like it could also be someone that's very impulsive, that does say something to you that you're just like, what the heck? But remember, you want to look, you got the Ace, work with that emotional healing, that emotional growth that makes you stronger. And intuitive growth, a lot of spiritual energy here. All right, let's get to your stuff. Oh my goodness. Pisces. Wow, what a week. What a week. If you like this reading, would be great. If you like, subscribe, leave comments. Tell me what's going on. Tell me what's going on. I want to know what's going on. And I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. All right, so let's see what's going on. Okay, yeah, you're going to be fine. You're going to be doing, like I said, this is a week of spiritual growth. You got some spiritual cards here. You got big ones here. You got the Hierophant, which is amazing. Yeah, this is you. Just come into your power now. That's all it is. Come into your power. Know your truth. Be that person that people can trust. Be that person that people can depend on. They know they can always come to you. You're Pisces. Everyone comes to Pisces. I do. Well, I do. And the Hierophant, I mean, that's really great. So spread your truth too, and don't hesitate to do that. I feel like there is going to be the sense of, the Hierophant is Taurus, by the way. Remember, Taurus rules your third house of communication, logic, thinking, processing, all of that. But it is, look, you see the two disciples at his feet. This is the first card in the major arcana, right? Where other people appear other than the main figure. So he is a true leader here. And there is a sense of people looking up to you, okay? And you may even feel it this week. You may actually have felt it recently in the past few weeks, where just this charge about it. You have the Eight of Wands, external factors area. Things are just moving for you. This is a card of movement, action, everything aligning for your passions, your ambitions, even work-related matters, even love. We call this arrows of love as well. This card actually is attributed to Sagittarius, so a lot of career movement again that's coming up for you, because Sagittarius rules your 10th house. Look at that. And so it just seems something may land for you soon, by the way. But yeah, I mean, it can be with love and relationships as well. But you also have the Hangman as well. Have that moment. This is also very highly associated with Pisces, because the Hangman is attributed to Neptune, which is, Neptune's in its domicile in your sign. But anyway, Hangman, this is making that complete surrender, to know your truth, to have that awakening within you, that enlightenment, that new perspective. Even if, again, just don't let anyone dictate your emotions or the way that you see things, how you feel. Don't do that. This is your awakening. This is your awakening. Okay. Hangman comes right before the Death card, the card of transformation. He has made all the sacrifice, all this surrender. He gets it. Like, I'm ready to move forward. All right. I'm ready to move forward. And we're pretty much halfway through the major arcana. So it's like you stepping back, going within. You see the halo around his head, a lot of enlightenment. Okay, you even see the legs crossed here. And I'm not going to get too much into it, but referencing the dancer in the world, the last card in the major arcana. But anyway, just kind of like that wink and nod here. But there is a sense of just going within and making some room, getting rid of some things in your life, especially possibly the way that you see things that are not part of your spiritual growth. Leave it in the past. Lastly, you got the Page of Wands. I mean, this is someone who is truly inspired to go after his passion, sees this new vision, knows that he can take it far, take it through. Page of Wands. You're absolutely good here. You've got all this new energy. It just seems like there is going to be this sense of, again, just big transformation here. The males in the quartz, okay, in the wands suit, there is this big sense of transformation. In the process of transformation, you even see the salamander, right, all over his shirt here. And salamanders represent transformation. You see, the Ouroboros with the snake, the salamander, whatever it is, eating its tail. It's starting to. Okay, so again, another nod to transformation here, but wanting to transform your life, feeling something spark within you to go after it. Okay, go after the things that you want, but there is definitely something coming through, and it actually could be a person. Okay, someone that honestly, it could be a new partnership that's coming in, maybe a new colleague, but there is a bigger sense of you opening the doors for that. So Pisces, oh my goodness, y'all, this is a week, but you see, when you do that emotional healing, when you grow, and that's, a lot of this is the mindset. And I'm going to say that because you have the Three of Swords, Nine of Swords, and the Five of Swords with the Knight of Swords. But the Three of Swords, it's all about your perception, mindset. Like you can see this as, when it rains, it pours, or after a rainstorm comes a rainbow. So again, all about your perception and how you handle that emotional healing. Okay, so yeah, there you go. I wanted to prove to you. Okay, so because remember I said with the Knight of Swords, it could also be someone that is just really impulsive, says some things to you that it just makes you feel in a way where you're just like, what? And it makes you overanalyze things and makes you feel not great about yourself or whatever. But there is a sense of like you working with these energies and being very cool, staying frosty, diplomatic, not letting anyone dictate your feelings or emotions. And Two of Cups. There you go. So when I say partnership energy, it's really big here. I mean, you just got the Two of Cups, the last clarifier. This two becoming one, two souls and having one body. We call this a true love card, twin flame card, soulmate card, in layman's terms, right? And it can be partnership, it can be love, it can be romance. Definitely romance, especially because you got the Knight of Cups here and the Ace of Cups here. There could be something there for love and romance, but it could also be platonic. All right, it could be something really platonic. It could even be making up with someone coming after this, right? Making up with that person, especially with Pluto going retrograde in Capricorn. Like I said, that is going to be your 11th house with friendships as well. There could be a friendship, platonic. But again, it can be like work related. There's a lot of work energy. This is true passion. This is, but also that action of sharing your love with someone else. And this is great. This is absolutely amazing. Big love stuff here and work too, but new beginnings for sure with the week of the new moon. Thanks so much, Pisces. Y'all are amazing. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Let me know what is going on. And next week we'll go deeper. A lot happened next week. We'll talk about it next week. All right. Thanks so much, Pisces. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.